Hi, I'm Landon, Certified Fitness Professional with Corporate Fitness Works. Thank you for tuning in to this CFW signature session where I'll be leading you through this yoga workout. For this workout, all you'll need is a mat. We'll be moving front, back, side to side, so be sure to move any furniture out of the way. If you're new to exercise and haven't been working out for a while, be sure to take breaks when you need to, put me on pause, sip some water, and come back when you're ready. That covers our intro. Let's get to it. Inhale, lifting the arms up, breathing in while we're in our mountain pose. Exhale, bringing the arms down. As we practice our breathing, our mountain pose should have our feet about hip to shoulder width apart, squeezing the heels together, strong legs, good posture. Let's check our mountain pose, planting the heels down, shoulders back, straight spine. Breathing in, lifting the arms up. Exhale, we begin our side bends, reaching over and down, breathing in as we reach up to the sky, and then exhale as we side bend, stretching out the side, pushing the hip out, breathing in, looking up at the hand to the sky, and out, breathing out. Exhale as we execute the move, inhale as we lift up, exhale as we side bend. And on our next exhale, we're going to bring our arms down by our sides and reestablish our mountain pose, checking our heels, our leg strength, our posture. And we're going to breathe in and exhale and begin twisting at the waist, wrapping the arms around the body. We inhale, exhale, twist, inhale to mountain pose, exhale, and twist. And now that we've completed our twist, we're going to reestablish our mountain pose, finding our center and breathing deep within the belly, expanding the belly when we breathe in, deflating the belly when we breathe out. Inhale, reaching up to the sky as we push our hips forward and lean back, standing back bend. Exhale, forward bend, bending at the hips, forward bend. We inhale, rolling up one vertebrae of the spine at a time, inhaling all the way up, and then standing back bend. And then we exhale, forward bend, working on our forward bends. Now we're going to inhale up, all the way up, reaching way up into the sky, big reach. And we're going to exhale, bringing the hands heart center, hands down into mountain pose. Recentering ourselves in mountain pose. Focus on your breath, abdominal breathing, breathing deep into the belly, mountain pose. Now we will inhale, raising our arms up to the sky, reaching up, pushing hips forward, standing back bend. Inhale, exhale into our forward bend. And then from our forward bend, we're going to bend our knees as low as we can, touching our fingertips to the floor. Inhale up. In a seated position, we are in our chair pose, breathing deep within the belly, holding our chair pose position. And from our chair pose, we're going to exhale into our forward bend, and then inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time as we reach all the way up. Inhale, standing back bend, Inhale, exhale, forward bend. As we bend our knees, tips of the fingers to the floor. Inhale, reaching up, and we sit in our chair pose, strengthening the legs, practicing our breathing. We're working on our chair pose. And as we come out of chair pose, we're going to exhale into our forward bend, giving a little tug to the back of our legs. Inhale, rolling up, one vertebrae at a time as we reach up. Hips forward, standing back bend, breathing in. Exhale, hinging at the hips, bending forward, forward bend. We're going to bend our knees slightly as we begin our sun salutation. Stepping back with one leg, lowering the knee to the floor gently. Inhale, lifting the head and chin up. Stepping back into our plank position. Exhale, chaturanga, slowly lowering ourselves to the floor. Inhale, cobra, lifting the chest and chin up. Exhale, we push up, lifting the sit bones to the sky, straightening the legs, bringing the heels to the floor, downward dog. And we hold downward dog and breathe deep into the belly. From down dog, we will look up and forward and step up with our leg, lowering our knee, inhaling, looking up, lifting the chest and chin. Exhale, stepping forward, forward bend. We're going to inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time as we reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, standing back bend, inhale. Exhale, bending at the hips, forward bend. Bending our knees slightly. Step back with the other leg into our lunge position, gently lowering our knee to the floor. Inhale, lifting the head up. We exhale, lifting the knee off the mat into a lunge position, planting the arm and lifting the other arm up into a twisted lunge position. Breathing in as we lift up, holding the posture, breathing deep within the belly. We can exhale, bringing the arm down into our lunge position, stepping back into our plank. Exhale as we lower ourselves slowly to the floor, chaturanga. Inhale, lifting just the chest and chin up. Exhale, activating the feet. We push up, lifting the sit bones to the sky, lowering the heels to the floor, downward dog. And we breathe. Looking forward from downward dog, we're going to step our leg up into our lunge, putting our knee on the floor, inhaling, lifting head up. Exhale, we're going to plant the other arm and lift the knee off the floor and twist open, inhaling as we twist into our twisted lunge. Breathe. And as we exhale, we bring the arm down and step up into our forward bend. We inhale and roll up one vertebrae at a time as we inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, standing back bend. Inhale. Exhale, hinging at the hips into our forward bend. Bending the knees slightly as we step back into our lunge position, gently placing our knee on the floor, taking a big breath in as we look up. Exhale, lifting the knee off the floor. Inhale, lifting the arms up into Warrior One. Turning the back foot to the side. Exhale, reaching forward and backward, Warrior Two. From Warrior Two, we're going to straighten the front leg in a triangle pose, and we're going to side bend, reaching the front hand to the floor. Holding triangle pose, breathing deep within the belly. And we'll exhale and lift up, bending the front knee back to Warrior Two. Lifting the arms up, inhaling, Warrior One. Exhale to the hands to the mat as we bring our foot back into our plank position, Chaturanga. Exhale, inhale into Cobra. And then we exhale, we push up and push back into Downward Dog. And we breathe in Downward Dog. Looking forward from Downward Dog, we'll step up with our leg into our lunge position, knee on the floor, and inhale, looking up. Exhale, lifting the back knee off the floor. Inhaling, reaching the arms up into Warrior One. As we exhale, turning the back foot to the side, reaching front and back, Warrior Two. We breathe and hold Warrior Two. And from Warrior Two, we extend our front leg as we go into Triangle Pose. We side bend forward, reaching to touch the floor, reaching the other arm to the sky, Triangle Pose. And we breathe. We exhale out of Triangle Pose, bend the front knee into Warrior Two. Inhale, reaching up, Warrior One. Exhale, hands to the mat as we step up into Forward Bend. We inhale as we roll up from Forward Bend, inhaling all the way to the sky, leaning back into Standing Back Bend, breathing in. Exhale, hands heart center as we bring our hands down and we re-establish our mountain pose. Breathe deep within the belly. Concentrate on breathing while in mountain pose. We will inhale and reach up from our mountain pose, leaning back into our standing back bend. Breathing in, turning the toes out. Exhale, hands to heart center as we squat down into seated pose. And breathe. Placing our hands on the floor, we will exhale, lifting our sit bones to the sky into standing forward bend. Inhaling, rolling all the way up, reaching for the sky. Exhaling, standing back bend. Inhale, toes out. Exhale, squatting down into our sitting down or squatting posture. And we hold and breathe. We come out of our squatting posture, exhaling into forward bend. So we inhale, rolling up, all the way up to the sky, standing back bend. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, toes out, squatting down, and we hold our squatting position. Breathe deep into the belly. We'll place our hands on the mat from our squatting posture and step back into our table position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale as you lift the head and arch the back. Exhale as you lower the head and round the back. In and lift up. Exhale. Breathe out. Head down. In and out. Breathe, stretching the spine. On our next exhale, we will sit our hips back onto our heels, reaching arms forward into child's pose. Relax and breathe into child's pose. From child's pose, we remove ourselves to our butts and to our seated position as we bring the soles of our feet together. Knees are out, pulling at our feet and ankles, checking our sit bones to make sure we're sitting evenly. We are now in cobbler's pose. Let the knees fall to the floor. Breathe deep within the belly. Cobbler's pose. And we extend our legs out from cobbler's pose into our wide angle seated position, readjusting our sit bones. We will breathe in, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, wide angle forward bend. And we will hold our forward bend. Breathe. And we will roll up one vertebrae at a time, inhaling all the way up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, forward bend. We'll inhale one more time, breathing all the way in, reaching way up into the sky. Exhale, wide angle, forward bend. Reach. And we will inhale, bringing our hands to heart center as we bring our legs in and together. We'll be bending one knee for single leg forward bend. So bring the foot in, placing the sole in the inside of the thigh, the knee out and the other leg straight. Readjust your sit bones. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, single leg seated forward bend. And we breathe. And we inhale as we roll out of the forward bend, and we begin to switch our leg positions, bending the other leg, placing the sole of the foot into the other thigh, readjusting our sit bones, breathing in as we reach up. Exhale, single leg forward bend. We will inhale as we roll out of our forward bend, bringing both legs out, putting our feet side by side, both legs straight, inhaling up, seated forward bend. And we hold forward bend and breathe. Inhale as we roll out of our forward bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. We will bend both legs. We'll take one leg, tucking the foot under the other thigh, and take the other leg and cross it over the knee. Using the opposite arm, we will pull the knee to the opposite shoulder and twist into a seated cross-leg twist posture. Exhale into the twist, pulling at the knee to the shoulder, and breathe. Now we will switch our legs, tucking the other leg under the body, and then crossing over the knee, pulling the knee to the opposite shoulder, twisting. Exhale as you twist. Breathe into the belly while in the posture. Now we come out of our cross-leg posture. We're going to readjust ourselves on our mat so we can lay down, bend our knees, soles of our feet on the floor. And from our lying down position, we will breathe deep into the belly. On the next inhale, we will push from the heels, lifting our hips to the sky for a bridge. Inhaling bridge. We exhale, lowering our hips down, bringing our knees to our chest, and pulling the knees in. Exhale. Wind release pose. Inhale, feet to floor, hips to sky, bridge. Exhale, hips to floor, knees to chest, wind released pose. Inhale, feet to the mat, hips to the sky, bridge. Exhale, hips to floor, knees to chest, into a tuck or ball position or wind release pose. Inhale, bringing our feet to the floor and spreading our arms out like wings. Inhale, bringing the feet up. Exhale, dropping the feet and knees to the side, placing your hand on the knee, belly twist pose. And we breathe in our twisted belly twist pose. We inhale, lifting the legs up and dropping the legs to the other side as we twist into belly twist pose. Breathe. Inhale, legs are going up. Exhale, they fall to the floor. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, twist, and breathe. We inhale again, exhale, twisting, breathing deep in the belly, looking away from our legs at our other hand, breathing. Once again, we will inhale, exhale, switching sides, looking away from the legs, breathing deep within the belly, holding our twisting belly pose or belly twist pose. And next we will inhale, lifting our legs up, bringing the soles of the feet together into a reclining cobbler's pose. Hands by your side, let your knees fall open, and breathe. From our reclined cobbler's pose, extend the legs strongly, reaching from the hips, reaching the hands from the shoulders, reaching with hands, legs, and head. We reach. And from our strong reach, we relax and let the body melt into the floor, into our corpse pose. Breathe deep within the belly and relax in corpse pose. We'll lift our right arm by our ear as we bend our knees, rolling over to the right side using the right tricep and left hand, and lift ourselves up onto our butts as we cross our legs into our seated cross-legged pose. Readjust the sit bones to make sure we are sitting evenly. Inhale, reaching up, and we'll do a forward bend, a cross-legged forward bend. Hold and breathe into our cross-legged forward bend. We will inhale and roll up from our forward bend, hands to heart center. Exhale and sit and breathe. Breathing deep within the belly, clear the mind, and breathe. And that's the workout. I hope it's helped you feel energized and accomplished. Once again, my name is Landon, and it's been my pleasure to take you through the CFW Signature Session Yoga Workout. Before you sign off, I'd love to know what you thought about this session. Hit me with a like and leave some comments. Hope to see you next time. Namaste.